How are we? Our mental capacity, if we're as tough as I think we are, we have a chance.
With trade-in, I mean, with the way rosters are now and the change in numbers and everything, it feels like stories like Traden could get harder and harder to come by, where he's a walk-on and then becomes a captain. Is that something you feel is kind of getting lost in?
Unfortunately, the developmental piece is getting lost in all those things because kids want to play now, they want to get paid now, they want to move their and the worst part of that, or the other side of that, is people are telling them that in the background that have nothing to do with their development. Oh, you can get this, you can be better for this, and so they expedite their expectation, which isn't always the best thing. We tell them in recruiting, you want to be someplace 4 to 5 years, you're going to have a heck of a lot better experience than if you go to a different school every year, and you're going to develop and you're going to be better for it. And a story like Traden Stukes, I mean, Dalton Johnson, they're going to pay dividends this year, being their 5th year, because they've been through a process at one place. They've got great friends that they're going to have for the rest of their lives, which is a lost art in this deal, because for the last 25 years in doing this, you're best friends with the guys you played with for 5 years. Now you're going to go into a group and meet them for a year. I mean, they'll be all right friends, but they won't be the ones that you had for 5 years. So that makes that piece a little bit sad that that's going away. But they're making a whole lot of money, and so some of that might be worth it to them.
For Tia and Deshaun, what did they show you in the spring as a tandem on the interior, and how do you see the other guys as far as like defensive tackles?
So Tia and Deshaun are both 305 plus pounds. They are both over 6'3".
DK.
They're both twitchy.
DK.
They're both strong, and they're both super powerful. You can't coach any of that. That's got to be there for the stuff that we expect them to do.
DK.
So they were a pleasant surprise. I knew what Tia was from watching him on tape from when they were here the year before he left Texas. Deshaun did different things at UT Martin that I saw he had the abilities to do some things. So what he was able to do in the spring is fantastic. Leroy Palu falls in suit just behind them. What Jar Anderson and Julian Savanea and Chancellor Owens give you is they're as strong as those guys. And I don't want to say they're quicker, because Tia and Deshaun are quick. But they create some different problems. So within the different packages, you've got a lot of different things, because we're not stagnant.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to line up and say, I'm going to block him, because they don't know where he's going to be. And so the ability to have those two and then have depth behind them is fantastic.
I'm going to ask you to pat yourself on the back here.
Okay.
So at San Diego State, ASU, it's on your resume that the defenses work. Why do you think that's the case? Why do you think your defenses have been successful?
I can go off on a whole tangent on this, because it is all ready to go. Okay? And you know I like to talk. From 92 to 95, the true Desert Swarm finished 2nd, 10th, and 7th in the country in total defense. That was the best era. When people talk about the Desert Swarm, you think of 87 to 2000. It was 92 and 95. Okay? That is really hard to replicate unless you've done it. We've done it at multiple places within this scheme. We did it in New Mexico. We finished 13th in the country. We finished 28th, 29th in 03-04. We finished 13th in 07. We finished 28th in 08. We go to San Diego State. In 2008, San Diego State was 123rd in total defense. Our first year there, we go to 53rd in the country. From 13, 14, 15, and 16, we were 11th, 5th, 13th, 5th. So we've done it. We've replicated what they did because we had good players. And they play hard, and they believed in what we do. It doesn't matter what I know if the guys can't play. It didn't matter what Coach Ellerson knew if those guys couldn't play. You can't block Teddy Bruschi. Guess what? You're going to be really successful on defense. But if you can block him, it doesn't matter. Waldrop, if you got a nose guard, that guy right over the center every single play, where the play starts, you got a chance to be dominant. They had that in that era. Okay, we had great players. From 15 to 17, we were the best team in the Mountain West. We won 33 games. We had 84 interceptions in the 4-year period because we had the defensive player of the year, the offensive player of the year, and the special team player of the year. We had the best players. You don't have to have the most talent. You have to have enough talent. So with Tia Savea, Deshaun McKnight, Trey Smith, Dom Alessio, Chase Kennedy, Riley Wilson up front, we got plenty of talent up front to be successful with the stuff that we do, and they believe in it.